Coming up on NewsWatch, the two suspects involved in the death of one Ole Miss student and serious injury of another have been formally charged.
Student loan relief applications are out and you might be eligible for thousands of dollars in aid.
And we've got an update on the new Waffle House here in Oxford. That and more coming up. NewsWatch Ole Miss starts now.
Good evening and welcome to NewsWatch Ole Miss. I'm Verlicia Gavin.
And I'm Annabelle Kinney. The Oxford Police Department has formally charged the two suspects involved in the death of an Ole Miss student, Walker Fielder, and serious injury of another student, Blanche Williamson. 24-year-old Seth Rakita and 18-year-old Tristan Holland, both from Collierville, Tennessee, are in custody now. Rakita has been charged with multiple charges, including one count of manslaughter and one count of aggravated DUI, and was given a bond of $1 million. Holland is still at the Shelby County Sheriff's Office jail, and there is no timeline of extradition. OPD also cleared up some rumors involved in the incident, saying that neither of the accused had any interactions, fights, or altercations with the victims before striking them with the truck. But Rakita and Holland did not render aid or call 911, even though they knew what they had done.
And this afternoon, the Oxford Police Department responded to a shooting on Molly Bar Road. One person was transported to the hospital and another was taken into custody. There is no further threat or details at this time, but we will update you as soon as we learn more. The Mississippi River has hit an all-time low water record in Memphis and is expected to fall even lower by October 25th. The old all-time low water record was negative 10.7 feet in July as of 1988. As of Monday, it sits at a negative 10.7 feet, and it is expected to decrease even more by October 25th, with a prediction of negative 10.8 feet.
While the price of groceries and other goods continue to rise, gas prices are on the decline. And right now, Mississippi sits in the least expensive markets, along with other southern states like Georgia, Arkansas, South Carolina, and Texas. Fears of a global economic decline have led to a $7 drop in crude oil. According to the Energy Information Administration, the demand for gas decreased nationally last week as well. On average, gas prices are down to $3.88.
And tonight's Oxford Police Department is hosting a women's self-defense class. The class covers facts about assault, sexual assault, date rape, rape, and stalking. The class will cover how to avoid these dangerous situations, what you can do to protect yourself in the moment, and the aftermath of a violent attack, including the law and self-defense. The class can help you feel safer, more powerful, and more prepared in cases of threatening situations. It starts at 6 p.m. tonight at the OPD Training Building at 715 Molly Bar Road. The class is free and open to women ages 15 and up.
On Friday, the Oxford and Lafayette swim teams qualified to send 20 swimmers to the Mississippi Swimming State Championships. The Oxford Chargers finished third on the girls' side and second on the boys', while Lafayette finished sixth on the girls' side and 11th on the boys'. These two schools will compete at the 2022 MHSAA Swimming State Championships on Saturday at the Tupelo Aquatic Center. And on campus, progress is being made on the construction on the upcoming STEM building. Here is reporter Cameron Haas with more.
Ole Miss students and faculty are in for a treat with the new upcoming STEM building on campus. The Jim and Thomas Duff Center for Science and Technology Innovation is a project that's been in the works for 10 years. The building is a part of the university's plan to achieve new heights in the STEM department.
So the university several years ago, the university administration made the commitment of increasing the number of STEM majors on campus, and then also while increasing the amount of STEM majors on campus, enhancing the STEM education for all of our students at Ole Miss, not just STEM majors.
These artist renderings give us a sneak peek into what this state-of-the-art facility will look like. The 4-story building will hold advanced new academic spaces that are expected to be used by the students to the fullest extent.
So hopefully you're coming to this building for your class, but you're staying the hour or two between classes in this building to study, to grab a bite to eat, to hang out, because it has all those student-centered spaces in the building.
If you look at the building, it's gorgeous. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and it's going to be a great place for tours to go through and inspire new freshmen to come in, which will be great for our engineering program.
Construction of the building started just about a year ago and is now at 50% completion. The expected construction completion date is fall of 2023. However, the doors aren't expected to open until the fall of 2024. It is then when students will flood in the building and the new STEM era at Ole Miss will begin. I'm Cameron House, NewsWatch Ole Miss.
And while on the topic of construction, something else to look forward to is the new Waffle House in Oxford. Reporter McCartney Smith has the update.
Heads up, everyone, there will soon be a new house in town. After breaking ground over the summer, construction for Waffle House in Oxford is well underway. Waffle House is located off Highway 7 North and Sisk Avenue. It can be found across from Oxford Commons and across the street from El Charro. Many residents are anxiously awaiting the grand opening.
I'm most excited about this Waffle House because all my friends would tell me that they would do the late night trips there, and I just can't wait to bring that to Oxford.
Though no updated timeline has been given, officials previously stated their desire to finish construction before the end of the year. Waffle House is actively searching for employees to assist in its grand opening, and anyone is encouraged to submit an application. As construction gets further along, students and residents alike can't wait to get inside.
I used to go there like every Friday night after the football game. It just be where we all went and ate. And I don't know, I feel like I've kind of missed out on that the last couple of years down here. So
you can already smell the breakfast here in Oxford as Waffle House prepares to open up in the near future.
In Oxford, McCartney Smith, NewsWatch Ole Miss.
Coming up, it's time to apply for student loan forgiveness.
But what does that mean for those without student loans? More ahead, but here's a first look at your current conditions.
It is a colder day here in Oxford, but our temperatures are going to increase a little bit throughout our week. Stay tuned for more later.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Great having you. Incredible women. I wish they had those kind of cool careers for women when we were growing up.
So in this flashback, we're all the same age?
Yeah. What does everyone want to be when they grow up?
If I say 2 jobs, do I get extra credit?
No.
I want to make immersive video games. I want to revolutionize 3D printing. I want to analyze data from the cloud.
I want to be a meteor.
You mean meteorologist?
No.
That's great, Al. Follow your dreams.
For the record, I was a baby in the 70s.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Is my light bright enough? You're such a glow-off.
Well, you know.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Legacy isn't just about where you're from, it's about where you're going. So where are you going?
I'm going to be the first in my family to graduate.
I'm going to make a difference.
Just like my granddad.
I'm going to make the bestseller list.
And I'm going to help him get there.
I'm going to win a championship.
Again! I'm going to lock the vault! Hotty toddy!
I'm going to take the next step.
I'm going to bring them to their feet.
I'm going to Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Build your legacy.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. Since medical marijuana has become legal in Mississippi, Some local businesses have mixed reviews about having dispensaries in Oxford. Reporter Laurel Wynn has more now.
Medical marijuana dispensaries will soon be open in Oxford. Keith Evans, studio manager at Orange Theory, located just 2 doors down from Hybrid Relief on Jackson Avenue, says he does not foresee the dispensary's location affecting his business.
Overall, I think it's going to be good just to have more tenants, more people here. Like you're saying, the foot traffic is going to be better for everybody, and I think overall it's just going to be good for the whole development in general.
Just down the road, Liberty Tax and Loan store manager Elantra Wallace is eagerly awaiting the opening of Magnolia Cannabis, her store's neighboring dispensary, and believes her business could benefit from it.
I feel pretty good about the dispensary. I actually think it will actually help my business. If they don't have a lot of cash, they can come right next door to us and we'll be able to get them a loan.
I'm standing in the parking lot on Jackson Avenue where Hybrid Relief, one of Oxford's medical marijuana dispensaries, will open its doors in early November. I spoke to a number of business owners who expressed concerns about being located next to these medical cannabis dispensaries, and among their chief concerns was that of the type of clientele that these businesses might bring to their doors and the possibility of unwanted odors.
Tony Berrigan, owner of Hybrid Relief, foresaw these concerns and is confident that his dispensary's technology will combat all worries.
That's that big box that you see up there. So that's an odor eater. And that does a very good job on eliminating any cannabis odor and any other odor in the store so that it doesn't offend the neighboring tenants or the community walking by.
Berrigan expects to be open by the beginning of November with products on the shelves and is eager to provide for the patients of Mississippi. For Hottie Toddy News, I'm Laurel Wynn.
The maker of the drug that is intended to produce premature births is trying hard this week to keep its medication on the market. Despite the FDA pushing to remove it, drug maker Covis Pharma is not giving up his creation of the drug Maquia. Pharma has set up an unusual public 3-day hearing for tomorrow, which will have company scientists presenting arguments for and against the drug, followed by a vote. The FDA approved Maquina back in 2011, but say that existing data shows that the weekly injection of the drug does not help prevent a preterm birth. It is ultimately up to the FDA to decide whether or not to take this drug off the market.
Now that the official student loan forgiveness application is formally open, you may be eligible for up to $10,000 in debt relief. That's under a newly launched program from the Biden administration. The form is simple and does not require any documents to be uploaded, but those interested do have to meet an income requirements to qualify for relief. Reporter Amy Kiley has more.
If you earn less than $125,000 a year, you'll get up to $10,000 knocked off your student debt.
People with federal student loans who meet that condition now can apply for that cancellation at studentaid.gov. Borrowers with Pell Grants who meet the income requirements can get double the relief. The White House says beta testers reported the website was user-friendly.
One said it was the easiest application they've ever filled out. Took maybe 60 seconds.
The Department of Education could request more information from some applicants later. President Joe Biden says more than 40 million Americans could see this student loan relief. But could that extra spending power increase inflation? Some Democrats say no.
There have been a lot of studies around this, and what they've shown is that it's not going to have an impact on inflation.
But the nonpartisan Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget says yes. It estimates Biden's student debt policies altogether could boost inflation between 6.25 points over the next year. That would mean higher prices and likely higher interest rates. Another drawback of Biden's loan initiatives is that taxpayers foot the bill.
It's very unfair, to have a truck driver have to pay back a loan from somebody that got like a PhD in gender studies.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
The beloved television show Charlie Brown will not be returning on TV for its annual holiday special this year. After previously appearing on PBS, the network says they no longer hold the rights, but here's how you can watch them. 3 Charlie Brown specials will air only on Apple TV+. If you are a non-subscriber, you can stream the holiday specials through Apple TV+ for free in a limited window. The Halloween special will stream from October 28th through the 31st, the Thanksgiving special from the 23rd to the 27th, and the Christmas special from December 22nd through December 25th. Now let's get back to Mallory with a quick look at weather.
Well, it is definitely sweater weather here in Oxford, so make sure to start getting out those jackets. And stay tuned for more weather after this break.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 70 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Hey Rebels, I am Mallory Edgen with your weather for today. It is a colder day here in Oxford and it is starting to feel a little bit more like fall. We have a current temperature of 51 with winds coming in from the northwest-west at 11 miles per hour. So if you are planning on being out and about, make sure to bring that jacket. Looking into our region, our temperatures are pretty similar across the board with Tupelo topping us out at 53. Going into tonight, our temperatures are going to drop quite a bit down to 30 degrees. We will have winds coming in from the north-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So once again, if you are planning on going out, make sure to bundle up. Our temperatures tonight and tomorrow are expected to drop below freezing, so we are issued a freeze warning, and that will be active until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So make sure you take proper precautions regarding that. Looking into tomorrow, our temperatures are going to increase just a little bit, but not too much. We can see a temperature of 59 degrees, mostly sunny, and winds coming in from the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Looking into our region again, we are seeing pretty consistent temperatures across our board. We have 57 in South Haven and in Holly Springs, 59 in Oxford, 58 in Corinth, and then again, Tupelo beating us all out at a temperature of 62 degrees. Now let's take a look at our 5-day weather forecast. It does look like we are going to have a pretty decent week here in Oxford, with temperatures increasing towards the end of the week. Starting tomorrow, we will have a high temp of 59 and a low of 31. On Thursday, we will have a high of 67 and a low of 44. Friday, a high of 78 and a low of 52. On Saturday and Sunday, we will have a high of 79, and Saturday we'll have a low of 53, and Sunday a low of 56. Now let's take a look at our weekly outlook. We did have a cold start to our week, but once again it is increasing at the end of the week, so make sure you go out and enjoy that weather. That is all the weather for today. I hope you all have a great week and hotty toddy.
And coming up, hype surrounding the women's basketball team is building up. And the tennis program is rolling. Find out who's advancing during tournament play. I'll have that up more next in sports.
Creating a legacy takes time, takes dedication,
spirit, and a greater vision. That vision starts here, at the University of Mississippi. What will you be remembered by? Your character, your contributions, your friendship. Your legacy will define who we are now and who we are becoming for our state, our students, and our future. Ole Miss, build your legacy.
Bring it.
Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home.
Okay. Bye, guys.
You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one?
I gotta go eat, man. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Ole Miss 18th NCAA tournament appearance.
This is fun, folks, as Baker's peeling it. Little heat check. Snow Collins for three. Bring it up.
Said, I love Madison Scott.
Ole Miss Rebels are having a lot of fun, and you can see why.
Ole Miss women's basketball has been picked to finish 5th overall in the SEC preseason media poll released on Tuesday. The number 5 preseason slot by the media is the highest for the Rebels in the poll since 2005. Ole Miss was selected to finish 5th and defending national champion. South Carolina was voted to win the conference. The team will open the season with a scrimmage against Delta State on October 28th and 6 p.m. before Kennesaw State game on November 7th at 5 p.m. Now serving things over to the court. After Monday's competition at the ITA Southern Championships, Ole Miss men's tennis will have a pair of representatives in the final match of the doubles play with duo of John Hallquist-Lithen and Simon Junk earning the spots in Tuesday's championship match. The Rebel pair was set to face off against Auburn's Finn Murgett and Tyler Stice in Monday's semifinal. Due to walk-off injury, the Ole Miss pair was able to advance to the finals. And the Ole Miss women's tennis continues to make a strong run in the ITA Southern Regional Championships, as Elaine Gabrielson won in singles in the semifinal match on Monday. The senior Rebel took the first set after battling back from the 1-3 start to go on a streak to win the next 5 games and get the one-up against her SEC competitor. Gabrielson will look to be the 7th Rebel to finish the regional singles title in the first since 2001. The final match will be played at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. And ending things on the gridiron, in another exciting edition of Monday Night Football last night, the Denver Broncos paid a visit to LA to face the Chargers. The Broncos came out of the gate blazing and took a 10-0 lead in the first quarter, but the Chargers stormed back using their rushing attack to take the momentum, and the Rebels football alumni Dean Leonard also made a game-changing play, falling on a muffed punt. The Chargers ended up coming out on top at the end after the overtime field goal, with the end score being 19-16. Los Angeles is out to improve their record and now are tied with the Kansas City Chiefs atop the AFC West. The Broncos will be hosting the New York Jets and the Chargers will be hosting the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. And that's all I've got for sports. Be sure to follow us at Rebel_Watch for the latest sports updates.
Thanks, Skylar. Coming up, we have an animal that needs a home.
And you might have just the one this fluffy friend is looking for. Stay tuned to meet her after the break.
Times during class and I tell her to talk to him, and it's like, oh, ew.
you ready to play band with us? I'm gonna play my clarinet.
And Elma's gonna play us drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us.
Ready!
That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
We are Ole Miss Rebels. As Mississippi's flagship university, we dig deeper, see farther, work harder. We pioneered human organ transplants. We helped prove Einstein's theory of gravitational waves. We are distinguished as a Carnegie R1 top 2.5% research institution. We are Ole Miss, transforming lives and the world.
Each week on NewsWatch, we love to show a pet that is looking for a home here in Oxford.
And this week, reporter Abigail Graves found Milky Way, a sweet cat that you just have to meet.
Today I'm here at the Oxford Animal Resource Center. I'm here with our pet of the week. She is a female 10-month-old brown tabby cat, and her name is Milky Way.
Milky Way is very friendly and she loves to be held. She'd be the perfect addition to a family looking to adopt a new cat. She gets along well with kids and with other pets.
This is Milky Way. She's currently available for adoption at the Oxford Animal Resource Center. Her adoption fee is $50. She is already spayed and up to date on all her vaccines. Should be a really great snuggle buddy for a new home.
If you are interested in adopting Milky Way, you can stop by the Oxford Animal Resource Center at 413 McElroy Drive here in Oxford, or you can call to set up an appointment. For NewsWatch Ole Miss, I'm Abigail Graves.
I just love that we do this every week so we get to see all of the cute animals.
I know. Who wouldn't want to take a cute little furry friend home?
Exactly. Here in Oxford, St. Peter's Church is celebrating their 30th year having their pumpkin patch.
And it may be the perfect thing to put you in the fall spirit. Reporter Phoebe Kramer went to check it out.
The annual pumpkin patch is here outside of St. Peter's Apostolic Church to raise money for their programs.
So the money that we raise goes to support our children and youth programming here at St. Peter's, and then we are fundraising for the Boys and Girls Club this year.
They price the pumpkins by size. A pumpkin can range from $1 to $25. They are also selling t-shirts along with the pumpkins. I'm Phoebe Kramer, NewsWatch Ole Miss.
I just love that throughout these years, they've stuck to this tradition.
I know. It's really good for the Oxford community. They really get to enjoy the spirit. I see parents bring out their kids. It's really cute. It's really cute.
That's all for tonight. For NewsWatch Ole Miss, I'm Annabelle Kinney.
And I'm Verlicia Gavin. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 5.
Thank you and good night.